Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 2022 of Diabetes and I, the daily vlog series that I do to show y'all how I combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2, you feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and check out the other videos here, such as my product reviews, my how-to videos for YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews, my reactions, my video clips, my shorts, my live streams, my daily vlogs that you're watching right now, and last but not least, my art video series, GOAT 1408 TV. Shoutouts to the members of the live chat crew. Most notable members includes Avid, the Greek Goddess, Sexy Trees 1408, Queen Candace, Michael Marshall, Magical Journey, Life with Tasharia, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration to my bro Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts the Nerd Strip Club with me. If you ain't checked out our channel yet, what you waiting on? Go do that there, go do that there, go do that there, alright? And also shout outs to the members of the 1408, which includes Life's Magical Journey, Detroit Soloist, Positive Crash Outs, Queen's Alchemy, Pretty Heart the Conqueror, Sexy Trees 1408, Candy K All Day, Lala the High Vibe Coach, Elevate Me to You, and last but not least, Dolores in the house, the Dolores in the house, Dolores 01, y'all. If you yourself will have to be a member of the 1408, all you gotta do is go ahead and check out the tiers, see which level works for you, make it do what it do from there, from the baby goat tier to the black goat tier. That's how you make it do what it do. It does what it does. On that part. Appreciate y'all. That part. If you like to support Slim Jim Longfoot in other ways, check out the links in the description below, which includes the books I've written, the books I've drawn, the merchandise that I have, and last but not least, my sister's Cash App on behalf of my awesome niece Paris, who was shot on the 2nd of February back in 2022. That part. Hashtag Paris Strong, hashtag Prayers for Paris, whether that's FOR or the number 4, Paris with 2 R's, y'all. And with that being said, you know, since today is, of course, day 2022, you know what I'm saying, that, of course, is the big thing that happened in the life of me in the year 2022, you know what I'm saying. With that being said, you know, of course, you know, and of course in my niece's life, you know, her being shot and surviving the gunshot, and you know, her road to recovery since then. And you know what I'm saying, so proud of that young lady on all that she has overcame these past 3 years, 7 months, and now 13 days. That part. Today is the 15th of September 2025. It is September the 15th, 2025. The eyes of September, y'all. The eyes of September 2025. That's where we bees at right now. That's where we bees at. And as for those who haven't been keeping up, you know what I'm saying, or if you have been keeping up, I mean, well, or may have missed a day, as you see, you know, I am back at home after a stay in the Sunshine State. My first time going to the Sunshine State since 1993. You know what I'm saying? And once again, you know what I'm saying, it was a great experience. I had a great experience in the state. But you know, y'all know how, well, if you don't know how I feel about the the politics of Florida. That is why I self-exiled myself from that state for a good minute. You know what I'm saying? After 2000 and 2012, I was like, nah, y'all got it. But once again, you know what I'm saying, my experience in Florida was great once again. And I thank God for that. Thank God that everybody who came down, who went down, you know what I'm saying, to Florida, got down to Florida. We had a good time and, you know, made it back up here, made it back up to the GA, made it back up to the GA, baby, safe and sound. So that was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. With that being said, we are here now on this 15th day of September. You know what I'm saying? Up here cooling it. Up here cooling it. Up here cooling it. Up here cooling it. And so I hope y'all have been having the most blessed day thus far. You know what I'm saying? As we continue to do what, y'all? As we continue to do it, we continue to manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great on that spiritual level, on that emotional level, on that mental level, on that physical level, and on that financial level. That's how we get down with the get down, baby. That's how we get down with the get down. So, what y'all got going on for this day as we continue to do just that? Making it do what it do, it does what it does. Checking the blood sugar, I check my blood sugar at least once a day at the most, 3 times a day, before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. That's how we get down with the get down, baby. That's how we get down with the get down. Alright. Yeah. Alright, got that in. So, and now, I ain't got too much to say for today. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, after I do this and then do my daily live stream, because y'all know our goal is to be live every day in 2025, which we have been doing. We've been live every day in the year 2025 thus far. And after that, don't go back to sleep. Yo, rise up to the Falcons. We had a great victory last night. You know what I'm saying? Defeating the Vikings 22-6. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to the kicker, the new kicker. His last name is John. What's his first name? John Romo. I want to make sure I get his cause yeah, he's our kicker now. He's our kicker, most definitely. Yeah. John Parker Romo. Yep, John Parker Romo. That's his name. No relation to Tony Romo, former football player and horrible announcer. I don't know who really likes him as an announcer, because I can't stand hearing his voice, just like I don't like hearing Chris Collinsworth's voice. That's what makes me cringe when I watch a game on NBC. I hate that dude's voice, man. Just that snarky voice, I hate it. Anyway, but yeah, John Parker Romo. John Parker Romo. He is hopefully the kicker from now on. You know what I'm saying? The kicker from now on. That's what he needs to be. Oh, and he's from Georgia, y'all. He's from Peachtree City, Georgia. So he's from Georgia, y'all. So that's what's up. So yeah, perfect. Yeah. So yeah, yep, that part. So hopefully, yeah, cool. And you know, if we had had that dude kicking last week, we would have won the game. So Well, there's a whole bunch of reasons as to why we didn't win that game, but that thing at the end, you don't miss no kick, tie the daggone game and take it into overtime in your own house in a dome. You don't do that at all, bro. You don't do that at all. There is zero excuse for that. I don't want to hear no, I was hurting that day. This is the first game of the year, bro. I don't want to hear that crap. Like, there was zero excuses for that. Zero. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Let that man hold it down for the duration. And maybe he can be our next all-time great kicker. He could be the new Morton Anderson. You feel me? He could be the new Morton Anderson. Shoot. Even Jay Feely was money for us when he played for us. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that part. Because, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, with that being said, shout-outs to, I consider him the player of the game. Shout-outs to him. He got 15 of our 22 points. So, yeah. Shout-outs to Romo, John Romo, player of the game. That part. But yeah, we gotta go ahead and finish what we start when we get to the red zone. Yeah, we gotta finish what we start when we get to the red zone. I mean, yeah, coming out there with points is cool, but we need to be in that thing with touchdowns. We did get one yesterday, but shoot, we needed we supposed to have at least about 3-4 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Red zone, the kicker made 5 field goals, which means out of those 5 attempts, at least 2 or 3 of them should have been touchdowns. So instead of getting 9 points, you know what I'm saying, 3 field goals, that's 9 points, we should have had 21 points. You feel me? That should have been 21 points. The touchdown plus the extra point, that should have been 21 points out of that. So 21 plus the other 2 field goals, that's 6. So 21-6, that should have been 27 points right there. Just off that alone. So that should have been 27 points plus the touchdown we did make, and the score should have been at least 34-6. You feel me? Should have been at least 34-6. Well, I take 22-6. I take that win. And with that being said, 22. Today is day 2022 of this daily vlog series. And 2022, of course, was 3 years ago. The year 2022. As I already mentioned, that was the year my niece got shot. And that was what 2022 the whole situation, the whole year of 2022 was basically that whole process right there. That whole process was what was all 2022. You know what I'm saying? My sister having to readjust, you know what I'm saying, her life to, going from being, just a mother and grandmother to a guardian. You know what I'm saying? Me and my dad helping, you know what I'm saying, with the whole situation at hand, and just helping the kids adjust, you know what I'm saying? Dexter, Drew, and Dallas, I salute them on, how they had to adjust, but at the same time, I salute my niece more so, because my niece is the real hero of it all, from, her will to live and making it through that, you know what I'm saying? Because when you usually hear about somebody getting shot in the head, first thing you thinking is when the funeral. You feel me? You ain't thinking about nothing else and saying, oh, I'm sorry for your loss when the funeral. That's the first thing you thinking. But nope. My niece said, nah, bruh. This ain't it. That's why she's Pusha P. That's what the folks at the rehab center called her. They was like, that's Pusha P right there. You feel me? That part. And I'm just so proud of my niece, you know what I'm saying, because she's still pushing, you feel me? She's still pushing. And yeah, we out here making it do what it do, and does what it does. You know what I'm saying? Man, these kids, man, since then, what, since that incident. You know, Dexter, he was in the 8th grade at the time. And shout outs once again to Dr. Alexander. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak highly enough about Dr. Alexander, Dr. Donna Alexander, who's Dexter's assistant principal at his middle school, who went above and beyond, you know what I'm saying, what, you know, she is the epitome of an educator for real. You know what I'm saying? An educator who cares about, you know what I'm saying, her students, you know what I'm saying, not just for Dexter, but even for Drew and Dallas, who were both in elementary school at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, above and beyond, above and beyond, above and beyond, above and beyond. Like, for real. Above and beyond. Above and beyond. For real, for real. It's a trip. Like, just think, just 3 years ago, shoot, Dexter was in middle school, and Dallas and Drew were both in elementary school. Now, Dexter in high school, his senior year of high school. Drew is in his last year of middle school, and Dallas is in elementary school. She's, shoot, what, 4th grade? So she about, what, a grade away? Because I think 5th grade is the top of the elementary now. I think all elementary schools end at 5th grade now, and then middle schools are 6th, 7th, and 8th. But yeah, crazy. Time be a fun. 4th, 8th, and 12th now. 4th, 8th, and 12th. Yeah, 4th, 8th, and 12th. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's Deck in a nutshell, y'all. That's Deck in a nutshell. So, yeah, man. That's Deck in a nutshell. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the Go Nation shoutouts. Go Nation shoutouts. Go Nation shoutouts. Go Nation shoutouts. Hey, time for the shoutouts, baby. It's time for the shoutouts, baby. Yeah, y'all. It's time for these shoutouts. Let me get a little squig of water in me. Swig of water. Looking at okay, I was looking at the paper on my wall. What's needed? Oh yeah, shout out to my friend Bun. Whose birthday is today. Happy birthday to you and many, many more. It's 5 million people in here, you feel me? Shout out to Gaga. The high vibe coach. That's motivation right there. Gaga, the high vibe coach, baby. We up here doing it. Divine timing. Yeah, I gotta finish my book. I know. I gotta finish my book. Alright. We're in the middle of the month. Damn, we're in the middle of the month. First half of September ends today. Just that quick. Alright, y'all. Let's get it. Alright. Let's see where we at. Okay, let's see what was going on yesterday, y'all. Alright, y'all. Live in 2025, day 257. Let's see if we can get in. Alright, we in. In the live chat for that day there, we had Estrella Garcia was in the building. So it was pretty hard to conquer her. Dolores was in the house. Brandon of Palm Beach was in the building. Shy Sarai was in the building. Junad 2005 Productions, Junad M was in the building. So was Joe 2005 Productions, Joe Miller. Who else was in the building? Allison Mapp was in the building. Kendi K all day was in the building. And that was it. That was everybody who was in the building. Appreciate y'all for sliding through yesterday on day 257 of Live in 2025. Alright. And we dropping the shorts yet? No, we ain't dropping no shorts just yet. No shorts got dropped yet. Video. Yesterday, day 2021. And we got comments. What we got in the regular comment section? We got Life's Magical Journey. Oh, did I forget to oh, I forgot to cut the beginning part. That was too long in the beginning. But it's all good. Life's Magical Journey in the regular comment section said, "Hey, goats, what's happening? Life's Magical Journey in the building. 4.36K subscribers. Channel been around since November 3rd, 2019 with 464,864 views on it with 840 videos on the channel. You feel me? Lakiva Low. I'll say, hey Nervy, what's happening, kid? What's happening? That's my friend Lakiva, who currently has 7 subscribers on her channel. Channel been around since April 20th, 2018. She says she want to do some content creating, so we're gonna see if she finally do something. So we're gonna see. Log out the High Vibe Coach Languages said Goat Nation with the goat emojis. Hey, log out the High Vibe Coach Languages currently has 73 subscribers with 13 videos, y'all. Channel been around since April 19th, 2024 with currently 1,001 views on it. 1001, which happens to be my niece's birthday. 1001, y'all. 1,001 views on the channel. 1001. That part. Log out of High Vibe Coach Languages also said this guy is consistent. A little bit, right? A little bit. And log out of High Vibe Coach Languages also got the nerd emojis. The nerd emojis with the glasses. Right back at you, my little health geek. That part. In the live chat, y'all. In the live chat, we had Estrella Garcia was in the building. Aiden Logos was in the house. So was Junad 2005 Productions. Junad M was in the building. Joe 2005 Productions. Joe Miller was in the building. Junad Manzour was in the building. Steve 2005 Productions. Steve G was in the building. Who else was in the building? That was it. Yep, that was it. And that was it. That was everybody who was in the building. I appreciate all y'all for sliding through on day to excuse me, on day 2021. That was day 2021. 2021. Yeah. And with that being said, I appreciate all y'all who was here on today's video. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Making it do what it do and does what it does as we continue to manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great. Motivating others to be great. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's what we continue to do. Make it do what it do and does what it does on all these levels of greatness, y'all. Oh yeah, also shout outs to Naisha Baker. Yeah, Naisha Baker's birthday today. Miss Baker, Beezy's birthday is today as well. Fellow content creator here on YouTube. Her birthday is today as well. Many, many blessings. Many, many blessings. Many, many blessings. Most definitely, many, many blessings. And she celebrates today. Most definitely. If y'all don't know Naisha Baker, definitely go make sure y'all check out Naisha Baker. She was drawn on episode. What episode was it? On episode. It was in the 190s, I think 194, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was 194 of GOAT 1408 TV. Let's check and see. Yep, 194 on episode 194 of GOAT 1408 TV. About to put that in my community tab. Happy B-Day to Naisha B. Our channel has a new name now. Diaries of Naisha. Okay. It's still at Naisha B, but her channel has a new channel name. Hold on for a second. Let me check this out. Diaries of Naisha. Can't change the name of the channel, so it's now Diaries. Diaries of Naisha. Alright, cool. She currently has 3.38k subscribers, y'all, with 122 videos on it. Channel's been around since September 28th, 2013, with 258,134 views on the channel. Her most recent video was 2 months ago. My luxury purse collection, Gucci, Prada, LV, YSL, and more. That part. So shout outs once again to Naisha B, Naisha Baker, Miss Baker. Diaries of Naisha, whose birthday is today. That part. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we about this thing. It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. I appreciate every last one of y'all who came through, whether you came through here in the premiere of this daily vlog or if you watching in the replay. Laid back, way back, in the playback, Maybach. You feel me? Continue to manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great. Can you do that for your boy? I know you can. We up out of here, y'all. Video, playlist, watch them all, alright? One love.